SINY, Karasta Music Records, Raggies, Manifest Kadose, Judges, coming through with some good interviews. Live that SINY, live that Staten Island, New York, yes I represent for my rich and churches on the television show. Oh yeah, you don't know I will live that SINY.
Black, welcome black. Live that SINY, your host, Dreads, back with another banger. But let me just say once again, I cannot do this without you, my television family, my YouTube family, my Instagram family. I see y'all out there also. Today we got a special guest in the house. Jay Grimes. Said it right this time, right?
Said it perfectly.
All right. Representing the BX. We brought him back, you know what I'm saying? Because we just didn't like, what we had planned wasn't able to be put in fruition on the last program,
Yeah, well, we back at it again, right?
Right. So we got the music, we got the music videos, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna
We
be a
got
nice show
Jay
for y'all.
Grind. We got Jay Grind in person. Trying to see where should we go first. Should we let them see the videos? Or should we just go into, you know what I'm saying, Jay Grind?
Let's talk about Jay Grind then.
Cool.
Let's move into
Cool.
the videos.
All right, cool. So let's talk about Jay Grind. We got Jay Grind in the house.
Let's go, y'all. It's Jay Grind, from the Bronx to Boogie Down. So, I came to represent. Shout out to Staten Island. Shout out to everybody that's watching it. Continue to support. From the Bronx, rapper, MC. I'm all about being creative and a lyricist. I'm all about the craft and being creative and being true to myself and speaking for the unspoken.
All right. And I've been checking out your videos and checking out your music.
What you think?
You got a lot of talent, you know what I'm saying? A lot, And you also have other stuff to fall back on, what we talked about last time. But we're going to separate that for a whole new show because I know you don't like to intermingle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like to,
Keep it separate,
yeah.
right? But his other thing is fitness. You can see you flex a muscle, you know what I'm saying? Next show. But is there anything that we did not cover the last time we were here?
I'm an actor.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm into acting. That falls into music and acting. Just really expressing myself through a character. Just really getting in touch with my emotions. So that definitely acting actually helps me with my music.
Okay.
Really, me being meaningful in what I'm saying, and not you know what I'm saying. That's why for me music is about being creative and being true to yourself because I want people to feel it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want people to hear it 30 years from now and they still have the same feeling, so.
That's that good music when it's like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even me, like sometimes I look back, I'll be listening to the songs, I'll be like, wow, like if I have some low moments or high moments, I'm feeling good, I'll play certain songs and I'm like, all right, this is really touching that emotion or is really bringing me back. Because, sometimes when I create music, I take a while and then I listen to it and I'll be like, that's me? Like I did that? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I feel like it's just two different people, but it's only one life. So, yeah.
And with the acting,
Yes.
what kind of projects have you done already?
So far, I'm in the Regulator series. It's basically a African American mob series. I definitely did a martial arts film. Speaking of that, I did call Escape the Invitation. You guys can check it out on YouTube. And I got a couple projects that I'm working with some of my actor friends, creating content. I got a lot of things in the works, so I ain't gonna talk too much.
Busy.
Busy,
right?
yeah. So I'm just creating content, creating stuff, and just putting it out there. Couple, like I said, the Grievance. I just finished with some of my actor friends. I just did The Journey with one of my other acting friends. Yeah. So I'm just really doing my thing.
And which area do you like the most, the acting or the music?
It's funny. I never was really into acting, even though now that I'm maturing is helping. It's helping me in music.
Right.
But I like music because I think because I write is easier. Like I could just write something and then I do it and then that's it. But I know acting definitely brings a different aspect into your voice, into your character, into actually feeling those words.
Right.
So when you say certain things, you gotta feel it from your heart first. It gotta be like if you want to say, I'm gonna just make something up. Like, oh my gosh, this moment, like you feel the emotion, you feel the passion. Now, if I just say, oh my gosh, in this moment, it's like, what? Because
I'm over here laughing because I'm thinking about Police Academy when the lady says, "Don't move, dirtbag," and she had to put some heart into it.
right,
Right. You know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
real. Like if you're telling somebody don't move and they're maybe not, they're not being so, they're being insubordinate, then you gotta.
Right. You know
So the
what I'm
person, so
saying?
the person from the viewer is like, dang, for real. They're not
Right.
listening to me. That's exactly how I would react. You know what I mean? So, like I said, now that acting definitely helps a lot. You know, especially taking classes, really um, pronunciating, really taking your time, really.
So you've taken classes
Yeah,
for
I'm taking acting classes.
Okay.
So I've been taking them. I went to an intensive program for acting school and things like that, and just making certain choices in the scene and really bringing it out instead of just memorizing and reading the lines. So
Do you recommend that for anybody who is trying to get into acting to take the classes and research and training?
if you are into acting, I would first find a place where you can learn, where they can cultivate you and help you grow as an actor or actress. Take classes, invest in yourself. Music, you have to invest in yourself. Same thing with acting, you have to invest in yourself. Whatever you put in is what you're gonna get out. Take it seriously. Be the best that you can be, and just have a passion for it. Everyone's reason for acting is different, but go in there willing to learn and never stop learning. So it's the same thing with anything else. Just never stop learning. Don't be content or complacent with what you have. Be grateful, but always want better. So that's all
Right.
the people.
And don't limit yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't limit yourself. Y'all watch my journey here on the television. I started this in 2012, and I branched off into other things, other areas. Maybe like 2019, right before the pandemic, I started doing artwork and I started creating artwork. And right now, I've created probably 200 plus pieces of artwork. Looking for them art shows. I've had done a few art shows, but as an artist, I need to have prints of my work before I'm willing to let it go. Those are my kids. I can't just let them go like that and have no ties to them. You know what I'm saying? So once I do get prints, the art will come, um, and is more than a dedication because I'm dedicated now. But if I didn't take them steps, I would have never known that I had that talent to do art like that. So it's true. Don't limit yourself. You know what I'm saying? Please tell us more about this mob series. That is the mob series, right?
Yeah, it's basically I don't want to give too much. It's
Just
not
give us a
out.
little Oh, it's not out yet.
It's not out yet.
Tell us about your character then.
Well, my character is Slice. You know, I'm the father. I'm the
Slice.
Slice.
All right.
I'm the father. You know what I'm saying? I'm running the I'm running the business, and I want my son to take on that role
As a mobster or as a
as a mobster.
proprietary?
I want him to eventually. I want to give him the torch, but I'm
Okay.
molding him into what I want him to be. But that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna give too much. I ain't gonna ruin it. You know, it's in the
I hope you're
works.
killing it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I
know,
hope you're killing it. you
nah,
know.
I'm definitely murdering that. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
Murdering
right.
the character, just really getting there. Like I said, it's not out yet. The director didn't put it out. We just see teasers and stuff for us to
Right,
watch.
right.
So it's
Yeah.
all in the works. I think in September. Hopefully,
That's my birthday month. Good.
me
Yeah.
too.
All
So
right.
September 25th. So
Right. 19.
and by September when it gets a little cooler, I think hopefully I get a notification we start shooting again. And then I think once we finish all the series, then I think he's gonna put it out to markets and stuff, and then see where it goes from there.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just going to say, people don't understand,
The work.
right?
Oh
the
my gosh.
work.
Like when I watch movies now, I have such an appreciation because of the hours and hours takes. You may hurt yourself. A quick to make a little funny while I was on set. I had ripped my pants
Right.
on set, and it was crazy. When I did the martial arts film, I jammed my thumb on the concrete.
Wow.
But you would never know
Right.
in the film, in the movie, that I did that. But you just see,
Professionalism, right?
right. So it takes a lot of work, a lot of practice, a lot of effort, and you gotta keep that energy as many times as you supposed to while they taking different angles.
Yeah.
You can't have a low moment.
Right.
It has to match the same, like no matter how tired you feel, it gotta be the same. So
Yeah.
it's like now, like what I'm saying, when I look at movies, I'm like, man, I'm sure, and especially for movies that are like 2 hours, it takes years to make.
Be surprised, you know what I'm saying? And then you never know what shots is going to be final, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
that's up to the directors. I think just actors and actresses, we just do our best, make the most of it, and obviously everything else does the work for us. As long as we perfect the character and make it real, everything else is gonna fall into place.
all right. So we're looking forward to seeing that. Me especially because you're playing a mobster, and when you come here, you're just so calm, cool, and collective. So make sure you right. Make sure you turning it up on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're looking forward to that. On that note, I think I wanna, Jamie, can you get us the videos? Let's start with what's the first one? Because it's everything. Let's start with everything, and then we'll play
My Queen.
My Queen. Let them get a little visual of Jay Grimes. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna be playing everything featuring Tanaj from the Dust to Dust album. I'm gonna let you guys play the visual. After that, we can discuss the meaning behind it.
Okay, cool. Okay, they saying talk a little bit more. So tell us about the singer, because
He's amazing, man. I found him when we were performing at a concert in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And I heard him perform. I was like, this guy's amazing. And so I walked up to him. I said, look, let's connect. Let's work. And this guy is serious. Like it's hard to find serious music artists
these days.
And this dude flew from Tennessee to New York to perform and to do the music video. And then when I recorded the song, sent it to him, he did it right away. And I definitely appreciate him, and people like that. You want to keep around. Keep in your circle, because they want to build just like you. You know what I'm saying? So amazing, talented singer. We hung out, we talked. You know what I'm saying? Met some of his people, and so I was like, all right, this is cool. So great guy. So obviously, once this comes out, I'm gonna send it to him, and he's gonna be in shock. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What's his name?
Tanaj.
Right. Shout him out.
Shout out to Tanaj. He's from Tennessee. So shout out to you. So I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we work together. And this is definitely going to be a good look for you.
Right, and future endeavors, you know what I'm saying? And people be surprised where you find talent at. I used to be dropping my kids to Brooklyn on the weekend, on the Friday, and it was this guy that would be in the L train station just singing his heart out. I mean, you know how when somebody's screaming to sing? He's screaming, but his voice is like the voice of an angel. Stop you in your tracks, you know what I'm saying? And the first time I walked by, I'm like, I couldn't get it out my head. I'm hearing it now. And it was just to the point where it was like, you know what? I'm buying his CD, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to play this music when I go home. And it's almost a similar story, you know what I'm saying? So we just waiting for them to give us the okay with the videos. How many videos do you have out presently?
Right now, like maybe six, seven, maybe.
Cool.
Only Time Will Tell, Spark, The Come Up, Everything, My Queen. That's 5.
And what is the most popular one?
Oh, and Hard Road, 6. My bad, 6.
Okay.
Popular?
Yeah.
Hard Roads, Spark.
Okay.
Yeah, those two are really.
Oh, I gotta check those two out now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because like I said, it's about
everything.
Because, for me, it's about being myself. You know what I'm saying? And be, like, I want to look back 20 years from now and be like, yo, I really was being myself. I'm not afraid. Like you could see all different emotions, different sides of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just one thing. I'm not one dimensional. So different styles, different flows, different feelings, different emotions, different and for different people. I want to reach different people, not just one segment.
And being yourself,
yeah,
you know,
like I said, being myself. I want to be happy with my material.
is the best you can be. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we got a signal. Okay, cool. Video time.
Check it out, yo.
It's crazy how someone can mean everything.
It's crazy how someone can mean everything.
They don't value your
They don't value
loyalty.
Hoping your resources
Hoping
could
your
give them a come up.
resources can give them a come up. I thought I meant everything.
You can be married, someone looking to take your lady. Help your family friends, doing you grimy, expecting you not to go crazy. Can't trust anyone, you laugh a little bit too much, what you hiding, being shady. Don't dab me up, nothing gravy. Lord, hearing the disloyalty is insane, please save me. See me about hot bars, explaining to my little baby this world is cold. Put a price on someone's head, they already sold. At least that's what I've been told. Don't count on anyone the moment money's involved. Your blood becomes bold. You were murdered me for a piece of gold. I gotta keep it pushing, really's right alone is where I'm looking. Be careful who you keep as company. It either brings you up or you get sent to the book, and the gender is clear. What you saying don't match how you looking. Thought we was cuz you meant everything to me.
It's crazy how someone could mean everything to you. They don't value your loyalty. No. Hoping your resources would give them a come up. I thought I meant everything.
Insecurities is the same. How can you cheat on your lady or your man, expecting not to get beat or get murdered in the street? It's a fact, I'll forgive. Once your body decompose, I don't want you to live. You thought you got away, I'm like havoc. It's the life you chose. You hold dearly to the ones you never thought do you in, hoping that they never get caught. Ever realize people doing grimy, wanna make sure their area is tight. They get angry when you pull a them on them, but where is the fight? Grimy, no sympathy, I ride solo, I'm down, you ain't with me. Full of rage with inferior things, crazy as it sounds. Chasing my dream, must overstep all who try to hold me back. Same ones who meant everything to me, do me dirty.
They don't value your loyalty. It's crazy how someone could mean everything to you. They don't value your loyalty. No. Hoping your resources would give them a come up. I thought I meant everything. It's crazy how someone can mean everything. They don't value your loyalty. Hoping your resources can give them a come up. I thought I meant everything.
That was when I wrote that song, you know, I was just going through a moment in my life where it was like I thought a lot of people meant everything to me, and I realized they were trying to use me, and they were trying to hurt me, and the disloyalty is insane. Please, you know, just asking God, please save me, um, and just being heartbroken, being hurt, being vulnerable, being in pain, and I just didn't want to deal with people, and just like people are just so mean and evil. Like they'll like don't dab me up, nothing gravy, like nothing's good. You know what I'm saying? Like you did me wrong. Like I want us to just walk away. You know what I'm saying? And so and it was just touching on different subjects with everything because I felt like there was a lot of people that I felt like were everything to me, but they did me wrong.
Right.
So I was just like, all right, so I'm just walking my own path from this point.
And did you have the melody that the guy sung? Was that part written by you also, or did he bring that and add that to the song?
Well, Tanaj, what he did, I think
Tanaj, sorry.
Tanaj, yeah, when he did the hook, I think he basically took my intro and made it the hook, which made perfect. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I believe in allowing other artists to be creative. You know, I don't want to
You
control
have
them.
to, right? You
You know what
have
I'm saying?
to.
I don't want to say you got to sound like as like if it makes sense and if it sounds good, I want it to blossom. You know what I'm saying? So and I felt like his hooks with that, it blossomed the song, you know, and
It just fit
yeah, it just fit
perfect, and
perfectly. So
tell us about the location.
oh, I was that was in Harlem. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I wanted to do something in Harlem. At first I wanted to do it at night, but I was like, you know what? I liked it. I was during the day. I was like, let me shoot during the day, certain parts, you know, where I'm just sitting down, just thinking about everything and just walking around, just like, man, like some things like, you know, just me chilling, just reminiscing about things and having having that area you just be like, man, you know,
I
like you
didn't
just
even
chilling.
know they had brownstones over there.
Yeah.
Actually, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I'm thinking that's Brooklyn.
Nah.
I'm thinking the little park area was Fort Greene Park area.
Nah,
You know what
nah,
I'm
nah,
saying?
nah. So yeah, I mean the location was in Harlem. I love the look, I love the area, and I knew the colors would bring out the the tone of the song. So
Right.
I was like, it was perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
And do you plan to collaborate more?
So speaking of collaboration, there's a guy named Skype Live. I just met on Instagram. I'm doing a song called Brutal. I might make an album, but I might just do an EP for right now.
Right.
With him, and I might just shoot that in Brooklyn with him. 'Cause I know he out there in BK. Shout out to BK. Shout out to Skype Live.
Yeah,
And
we BK all the way. I was born in Brooklyn Hospital. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
My team, my ill thinker teams is from Brooklyn. The most 5-star. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Shout out
But
to him too.
right, we rep. Yeah, of course, partner in crime. But we rep all the boroughs. Actually, it's 5 boroughs. Like Papu said, you know what I'm saying? You need all of these to make this right here. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
So yeah, so like I said, as long as it's authentic and things like that, and it's like I said, it's on the Dust to Dust album, and that was a good way for also for me to promote it, and also for him to be out there. And yeah, so like I said, that's the next collab is with him, and obviously there's many more to come, hopefully. But other than that, yeah.
So let me ask you this question, because sometimes my viewers just come in my head with their questions too.
Okay.
I know what they're gonna be thinking. Did any female think you wrote that song about them on a breakup level and not catch it right?
Nah.
Right.
That what if it was a song about breaking up with a woman? I think I would say it. I would make it clear
Right,
that everything was just about everything is happening to me and the disloyalty and the trust. And I thought I had friends. I thought I had people that were
Right.
cool.
So it was more broader.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Cause I know I said I thought we was cause you mean everything to me. So it was like don't dap me up nothing gravy or like you can be married like someone looking to take your lady, help your family friends, doing you grimy, expecting you not to go crazy. So it's just like I'm helping a lot of people and then you doing me wrong and then you expecting me not to react a certain way. So it wasn't a love song about them because I already kind of talked about I was telling you what it was.
Right.
So it wasn't definitely not.
No, it was just that the singer, what's his name again?
Tanaj.
Tanaj.
He's an R&B singer, so
right.
he
He
kills
was like
it.
a male Mary J in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like
Beast. That's why
he put his toe in that one
he
right
killed
there.
it.
He
definitely
did.
killed it.
He did. You know what
So-
I'm saying? I'm still hearing that melody in my head. But
I love that song. Sometimes I listen to it, I'll be like, dang man, for real. So yeah.
have you gotten any feedback from people who listen to it and they're like, you just said everything I was just thinking, I was just going through the same thing and you helped me. Thank you, man.
I mean, I had people say keep going. A lot of people loved it. Like I said, it's out there. Whoever sees it, they're gonna see it.
Right.
If I
I mean, they're gonna see it in Staten Island now.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like, I'm not. I mean, sometimes they may not say nothing, but they may.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. They may be like thank you without telling me thank you, but
Now, always tell thank you. That's one thing I learned. Like, y'all don't understand how those moments be for us. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be a moment where you just ready to just give up and just quit, and then something like that happens. Like somebody stopped me, and they're like, "I know you." And I'm like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? They're like, no, I know you. I know you got the hot show, or you come on this channel, you okay. And then it just changes the whole, you know what I'm saying? It gives me more of a, you got to do it. Just keep going, keep doing it. So,
I mean, we about to watch my Queen,
right.
the visual for you guys when I shot it in Queens. I think I had a fan. They came up to me, was like, "Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I love the music. I love what you got going on." When I did Spark, that's not gonna be here, but I had people just standing there, just like, wow. So
Right,
I was like, that's cool.
right, those moments, they mean it, the littlest, teeniest moments mean more than what people think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, people gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in control of that at that point. I just put it out there. I'm happy that I did it. It's actually come to life. So I sit back and be like, this is crazy. So I'll be like, yo,
Right.
it came from a thought. It came from a feeling. Put it on paper. Then in the studio, then it's a visual. Now you can see it.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. So
And that's basically the process. You know, some people don't realize what the process is to get to certain things, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the process, the rawest process right there.
Yeah.
Raw, uncut, no filling, no nothing right there. You know?
yeah. So I mean, let's check out My Queen. That's on the Dust to Dust
Yeah,
album.
let's check out My Queen, because my last engineer was kind of like, you blew her mind when you pulled
Yeah.
something right.
She didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right, Sharon, no, we shouting you out.
check out My Queen, y'all. Dust to Dust album.
My queen, where are you? This world a war zone. Battle scars, I'm in my zone. Traveling the world ain't the same without you. Boo, this ain't just a night moment. God be my compass, be the star, guide me. The word is inside of me, hoping she can come. Wonder if it's my fate, I'll be a good dad. Though I wouldn't want my children living in a sad world going mad. I mean, am I the full package? Don't wanna be a savage, I'm beyond average. Baby, just care for me, be there for me. Spending years all alone. Do I continue to develop alone? Cause my heart doesn't feel the same. Heart as stone, cold. Eager to put this all down to settle for the best. Until then, my queen, my heart, my heart.
In your eyes and everything that's in between, baby, that's my thing. Don't forget it, don't let it get to your head, just breathe. Baby, you're my king.
I wanna hold on to someone soft who can grind along with me, who can tell me when I'm a little off this journey as a warrior. I guess this is my path, can admit it would be hard to quit. Been with many females, they weren't it. The approach was more like they needed a coach, had to squish the roach. Off to the next route. Would I know what it's like to spend time with someone that wouldn't mind dealing with the issues? Us attacking it, it's official. Once I have you, I treat you as if I still need to get you. Assist me, no, I'll come to assist you. Someone I can read the Bible with, not rival with. Things may go wrong, knowing the Lord is our glue. What can go wrong when we elevate that strong? Amen. Not materialistically, emotionally, and spiritually, morally and ethically, realistically, this is what we want. I'm ready for the hunt. My queen, my queen, my queen, my queen, my queen,
In your eyes and everything that's in between, baby, that's my thing.
Yeah, that
Yes,
that
brother.
that I ain't gonna lie. Towards the end, when I saw that, it warmed my heart so much, man. So that one was for. See, my queen was basically kind of like what I was looking for, and just kind of
And a female.
yeah, like
Right.
what I was looking for, and what I'm battling, and what I was dealing with, and just finding that one. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that was very like that was for someone. It wasn't for someone specifically, but it just kind of gave you an idea of what I want.
Right.
In a
But it
woman.
can be for someone.
It can be,
Right.
yes, it can be. So, I love it's so emotional. Sometimes I'll be like, and then I wanted to get some actors to play a part of it, but it didn't work out like that.
I mean, maybe later you want to do like a cinematic version or just another version of it. You can
Yeah.
always go back and do it. But that one was pretty much tight. Tell us about the location.
It was in Far Rockaway
Right,
Beach,
I figured that.
Beach 106 in Queens. I love that beach anyway. That's like a place where I can unwind and just relax. So I felt like that the melody, the song, and the way I was rhyming, it was perfect.
As a kid, I used to go fishing out there.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, is Far Rockaway like the only place with a beach in Queens and fish in Queens, and you know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
there's one I think at Long Island or something.
Right.
Yeah, Long Island Beach, I think.
Right.
I'm not-
But all Jamaica Queens, all these other part of Queens with the Coliseum and all of this stuff, and there's no beach. I don't never remember seeing a fish, nothing over there. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Tell us about the female vocalist that was on there.
It was Brittany. I found her through one of the engineers.
Okay.
And also he also produced that song, and I bought that beat from him.
Okay.
Shout out to Quiz, from Times Money Studios. I was telling him, I'm like, oh, I'm looking for a singer for this, because actually, I was in the process of finishing Dust to Dust.
Right.
And he told me I was doing a song, and then he was like, yo, check this beat out. I checked it out. I was like, oh, I can kill that. I said, yo, let me get that. And then I bought it, wrote to it, killed it. Then I was like, let's get a singer. He brought her to the thing. She came in the studio, murdered it.
Now, is that the female that was in the video
No,
also?
she didn't. I mean, she didn't want to be a part of the video. So I was like, all right, cool. So I let the videographer do what he did best. So
I mean, I love how they had the silhouette of the girl. You know what I'm saying? And it just you can picture as anybody basically.
Yeah.
She could be my baby mom's. You know what I'm saying? Her running down the beach and stuff. But then at the end, you know what I'm saying? That was her real face at the end.
cool.
The
No.
no, that was somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was somebody else. So
All right.
it really brought it to life, and it was.
I like how they did that.
Nah, he killed it. Shout out to Carlos Ocho Visuals, killed it. Definitely a great guy to work with. If you want to get some dope visuals for your music, he's that guy to go to. Check him out. Yeah, so he definitely did his thing.
Cool. We still got more for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
It's so much more to come, y'all. So like I said, this is why I want y'all to support me, Jay Grind, on all platforms. I will not disappoint y'all. YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram, BXJ Grind on Instagram, TikTok, officially J Grind, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Dazzler, Shazam, all of that. So stop playing, because I'm not playing with y'all.
Right.
I'm putting out the best of the best. Represent, you know what I'm saying, creativity, lyricism, and substance. That which is key. I want my music to go on for years, 30 plus years. You can still listen to that and be like, yo, that's relatable and relative.
oh, definitely. You know what I'm
Relevant.
saying? That song right there, you know, like I asked you before, I hear these things in commercials, so I hope that you have them like put out there where they can go in these different areas. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I'm working on all of that. I wanted to be in those, and that's where I'm just networking and talking to people and just seeing where it goes from there.
Right.
So
Cool. And we still got more. See, I'm saying we still got more because you brought 2 tracks also here to perform.
yeah, so I wanted to do. There was a track called "What" from the Monster album, and then I'm going back to one of my old joints with principles, but it's a acronym. It's called it's proper etiquette, respect, and proper etiquette, respect, intellect last, never neglect class, intro to expert, problems we deflect, levels of levitate, elevate, support the state, we create principles. So they're all acronyms. They all mean something.
So what you just said spelled out principle, right?
Exactly.
Okay. But you know, acronyms are like make it smaller, actually.
Yeah,
Right.
but
But it fits, you know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
is an acronym, but you know, really they just do that so they don't have to say the whole freaking word.
yeah,
basically.
because it don't. Yeah,
Like LOL and you know what I'm saying? Things
Yeah.
like that. So the time is going down. I cannot cheat my television viewers, my Instagram viewers, and y'all YouTube, y'all will see this when it gets on YouTube also, coming very soon. So Jamie, he gonna perform some tracks. You got the music? All right.
they cut this stuff. Principles. They cut this and edit it.
Straight through.
Yo, you gotta have principles in life. You know what I'm saying? Without that, trust me, your life is gonna be chaotic. But check it. Yeah. Proper etiquette, respect, intellect last, never neglect class, and show the expert. Problems we deflect, levels of levitate, elevate, support the state we create. Principles, proper etiquette, respect, intellect last, never neglect class, intro to expert. Problems we deflect, levels of levitate, elevate, support the state we create. We lie to a society, rapping is our business. I won't solicit to the innocent, keeping it real, God is my witness. You may not want to hear it, we're gonna work this out. Our lyrics have to exercise lyrical fitness. Either you speak spiritual, anything else is vicious. Or can you see it do another? I'm suspicious, but true to who you are in any condition. I rap about what's happening. Understand that everyone gon' see my vision. Looking to be legendary. I'm a product of an environment who overcame it all. Listen to me carefully, understand my mission. Never do a conclusion without visualizing the picture. Only hearing one side to the story, it can be an illusion. People were running around causing problems, begging for help. Don't want to hear the solution. We pay for confusion, looking for the same hobby, running away from reality. Could we call that when you winning, not in the radar when you losing? Principles, a principle, a law, the realest thing you ever saw. Yeah, Proper etiquette, respect rules, intellect glass, never neglect class, intro to expert, problems we deflect, levels of levitate, elevate, support the state we create. Principles, proper etiquette, respect rules, intellect glass, never neglect class, intro to expert, problems we deflect, levels of levitate, elevate, support the state we create. Walking on the block, a brother grilling you hard. Around his homies, personification is phony. Doing it for a reputation, looking to fit in. Can't survive being lonely. Bodying you is the only way of validation in the streets of New York. You gotta be a beast to survive these streets. COVID is the first toxic preparation, showing us as a people what we really worth. The numbers are there, dummy demonstration. A black man looking to own a business. Take one of us to take Jews, use them against us. Use attitude, we gotta stick together, thinking we gonna win. When the other team betrayal makes warriors look like fools. Principal answers to a boss cutting down schools. Homeschool our babies, terrorists attacking schools. Saving from the crazies, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Till it's done to you, it cuts your soul to hear the truth. Maximize efficiency in your youth. You only got one. By the time you're 40, you struggling, you 20, wasting time. Don't you got it, you gotta think in a devilish world. It ain't no funny games when you broke. Suffer now, then they live long in misery, being the end of a joke. Principle is gonna keep you woke. Facts. Intellect last, never neglect class, intro to expert, problems we deflect, levels of levitate, elevate, support the state we create. Principles, proper etiquette, respect rules, intellect last, never neglect class, intro to expert, problems we deflect, levels of levitate, elevate, support the state we create. Principles is key. BX, the MC, this is me. Principles. was a long track, but I did it.
Yeah, we let you get a little break right now. You know what I'm saying? Get your breather in. But who engineered that track?
Oh, shout out to my man Neff.
Because he did a damn good job. You know what I'm saying?
Neff, the
I love
producer.
I love when they add so many different break parts and different. You know what I'm saying? They give you options.
Neff from Time is Money Studio. He made that beat. When I heard that beat, I bought it from him exclusively, so that's my beat. After that, I was like, oh, this fits the song, and then I killed it. It was like a New York sound, so I was like, nah, I gotta do it.
Definitely.
So I murdered that.
And then even going off, like I said, I love when they give them extra sounds and them extra options. You know what I'm saying? Like you got like remix time. You got so many places to go with that one right there.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, man. So that was from the Outcome album. And that was like my second album that I made. I really wanted to be diverse and show everybody, the outcome of what the Bronx has to offer. So
Right.
yeah, so like I said, I wanted to be true to myself. So yeah, yo, let's wrap the other one from
Yeah,
Monster. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I'm ready for the second one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Let's go, man. I want to get crazy.
Right.
I want to show y'all. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name?
Get it done.
Get It Done.
Yo. New York. Yeah. In the dark place, careful, coming into a dark space. I know you afraid of the dark. Look, careful, nah, dead ass if you want it, I mean it. I have you like the franchise boys, with the lean with it, you will rock with it. Can't knock it, world to the end of time. Fuck 'em all, my attitude like I'm Pac with it. My style is mine, can't point pocket it. Nothing going down in the boogie, we say you ain't valid, now young jockin' it. Toe for toe, I mean 2 for 2. Look at my soul, you know everything is the truth. It's what you can prove to the court. Lies in the system like we in the Matrix. Watch it 4, now watch it 6. Kisses became the staple of tricks. If you get it, you got it. Keep it close. Once it's lost in the hood, no one knows. Stay on your own. If you know, you know. If not, well, you know what? Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What you don't know, what you don't see, what you guess, what be? Yeah, yeah. What you don't know, what you don't see, what you guess, what be? Yo, check it. My voice of vengeance is applicable. The actions you see is despicable. They hate you, but they mimic you. They ridicule into tricking you out your mind. You timid Timothy, your enemy spitting at you. Hoping coping mechanisms to get rid of you. Spit you out like hot chew. Hit you with the uppercut for coming close. I read you. It's just me and my dog. You telling me what I do, what I do. Nothing you can say to do to stop me. You can watch me when to be competitive, cool. Couldn't outsmart me. You don't have the same desire to fire as me. Ninja, what? Yeah. Sometimes they don't know what. What you don't know, what you don't see, what you guess. What be? What you don't know, what you don't see, what you guess. What be? Staten Island, New York, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. Y'all already know what. Let's represent.
All right. So now tell us about that one right there.
So that was from the Monster album. So I was definitely in I was in a dark place. I was in a dark space. And I was angry. So I'm like, what? So I wanted to bring that.
That's not normal for you, right?
What?
Because you don't seem like an angry person. You know what I'm saying? You could get stereotyped as angry, but you don't seem like an angry. If anybody know you, you know what I'm saying?
I'm cool.
Right.
I'm cool, but I definitely do have that side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I try to stay cool, but I'm working on that. I'm working on that because I grew up around that stuff.
Right.
But
And it's like you have to like survival of the fittest. Okay, you can't be no little wimp, and you got that type of environment around you. You have to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been through a
adapt
lot.
to the environment that you're in.
I've been through a lot, and like I said, what was just more like I wanted to show everybody that what you don't know, what you don't see, what you guess. Like I was in a dark place. I was angry.
Looked like he was about to go fight Tyson, boy.
Right.
Right.
Like I said, I'm in a dark place. Careful coming into a dark space. I know you're afraid of the dark. So I was talking about me.
Right.
So I'm in a dark place. So like if you came to me and you're coming into a dark space, which is me, I know you're afraid of me. That's why I said I know you're afraid of the dark. Look, careful. Nah, deadass, if you want it, I mean it. I have like the franchise voice with the lean with it, but you won't rock with it. So I'm gonna hit you so hard, but you're not gonna be cool with it. Cause I'm can't knock it. I'm real to the end of time. Look more of my attitude like I'm Pac with it.
Right.
Like
right.
that was just how I felt. Like just I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care. I want to fight. I'm angry. I want to go all out.
Right.
And then obviously I wanted to, you know, be a little confident and cocky with my lyricism in there. Like the second one when I did it, I was like my voice of vengeance is applicable. The actions you see is despicable. They hate you, but they mimic you. They ridicule into tricking you out your mind. You timid Timothy, your enemy spitting at you, hoping coping mechanisms to get rid of you. So it was just like I'm using my voice of vengeance. And
Using your wordsmith skills also, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't have them regular little adjectives and little pronouns and nouns.
right. So when I said my voice of vengeance, it's like I'm using my voice to speak on my anger, my vengeance, and it's applicable. And then the actions you see from me will be despicable because it's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. They hate you, they hate me, but they want to be you. And then they try to ridicule you, but they just want you to second guess yourself.
It's more intimidation, you know what I'm saying? Right.
That's why I said that. You timid Timothy. It wasn't a person. I just know people that are timid tend to do certain things to manipulate you and play victim. You timid Timothy, you know, like hoping coping mechanisms to get rid of you. So they hoping and they coping that whatever that their mechanisms to do to get you out of there. You know, so it meant a lot, you know, in that song, even though I was just using a lot of wordplay.
No, they can feel that vibe, that energy. Because I'm thinking, like, have you performed that in a live crowd yet?
Nah, I never performed that.
Because they'd be tear the house down.
Nah, I know if I perform that, it's gonna be crazy. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm like,
right,
yeah, like,
right.
So-
Gelatin gonna start pumping in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Right.
yeah. So like that song, like I said, that Monster album is really now showing it because you said like I am a calm person, I am cool, but now I want you to see that guy.
That's why I had wanted them to see the videos earlier because the last show, it was just more like we was just on that wave, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to see, like, this platform, I don't want people to just say, oh, Jay Grind, yeah, I know about you. You don't know about Jay Grind.
You don't.
There's a lot you don't know about Jay Grind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what, you know, so we doing our job, basically.
Yeah, so like I said, now that, like I said, I put a lot of my different emotions out. Now I'm not afraid of putting my anger out. Now you're gonna see my rage. Like there's a song that I love the most on my album called Monster. It's called Hate. I'm like full of rage on that gangster. 911 no dial, hoping I'm locked away in the like the energy was crazy. Like
Right.
I'm bringing in so much. I'm telling you, if you listen to Monster yourself, you guys listen to Monster. It's on YouTube. It's on Apple Music. It's
I'ma
on
check it out.
Spotify.
Right.
It talks about all of that stuff that I don't really reveal to a lot of people.
Was that your favorite project to work on?
I think it was cool. I think it's cool. Like I'm all right. I'm getting vulnerable. I'm getting comfortable.
Because it
putting
seemed
out.
like it's like
It's-
pumping you up right now,
Yeah,
talking
I'm-
about
I'm-
that monster. You know
yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
you know, it's that side that a lot of people don't. I mean, I don't want you to see. I'm saying, but like they be like, oh, because I carry myself a certain way. I carry myself cool, calm, reserved. I like to be open. But then I want you to see that side of me that only very few
Do
people.
your research, you know what I'm saying? Don't think
Yeah.
you're just gonna go pick on somebody, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
he knows martial arts too, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
right. You know
So,
what I'm
like I
saying?
said, Monster album, that's just the beginning of letting people know my anger. Like I said, I have, like, you guys listen to it. I'm not going to get into it depth. Y'all going to listen to Monster album, Jay Grind, listen to it fully, the whole thing straight. And obviously, I have 2 songs that are calm, but most of it is crazy.
All right.
So, yeah, you're going to
And,
really see that side.
Do you remember your first rhyme you ever written?
Yeah, when I was 8, 9 years old, I think I was like, I don't know the whole thing.
Just give it a little taste of
When I was 8 years old, I was, you know what I'm saying? I said, put the bomb to your face, break the face. That's all I remember.
it.
That's all I remember. That's
Hey,
all I remember.
we'll
So,
take that because
yeah.
it's crazy. I just seen a video of Biggie, and he was like 8, 7, 8, 9 years old, kicking a freestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So people
I
be
even watched his old freestyles back in the day too when he was by in front of the
when he battled.
when he battled
Right,
or
everybody knew him
when he
from
was from
battling. Right.
from he was in front of the store. Yeah.
Cool. And the legacy that you would like to leave
The legacy I like to leave is
for future generations and your future generations.
for the next after me, the ones that are here now. Be yourself. That's it, and don't let anyone change you.
Right.
If that means you being by yourself, being lonely, just still be yourself. I'm a firm believer in God. Like, He got something for all of you. You know what I'm saying? Be who you're supposed to be. Don't conform. Don't adapt. Don't just be who you're supposed to be. Learn and grow, but don't try to fit in because there's nothing there.
That's the message. That's the message for today. That's the message for the show. That's the message, period. And I'm glad that we keep going back to that because even with me doing this, okay, I can be a little stiff and go by the books and act like the people that you see on regular TV, but then that's not connecting me with my viewers and my people out there, or even my guests if I do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just be comfortable. Be who you're supposed to be. Don't feel like you sit next to somebody you gotta change. Obviously treat people accordingly,
Right.
but be who
Respectful.
you're supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
just be who you're supposed to be, and cause everybody got a gift.
Oh yeah.
Everyone got a
Definitely.
gift. Just don't push it down for anybody. Don't listen to anybody that's not gonna push you in the right direction.
And learn as much about yourself as you put the time in to learn about other people.
Spend
Know
time.
yourself.
Just sometimes sit down by yourself and really listen to yourself and talk to yourself inside and just know who you are. Sometimes you hang around too many people, you tend to take a little bit from each and every one person. Sometimes just
And
spend
you
time
lose
alone.
yourself. You lose yourself doing that, and you become something.
Have your own mind.
Right.
Think about what you want to do. Think of, you know what I'm saying? So once you figure that out, then you can navigate the world and be comfortable in your own skin. You don't have to do malicious things. I'm not saying killing anything, but like maliciousness or like trying to hurt
Malicious could be verbally also,
yeah.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Or
you know.
because you feel intimidated or threatened. Everyone's the same person. Everyone has hands, feet. Everybody got to use the bathroom. Everybody got to shower. Everybody got to eat. Everybody has different roles, different talents. Just use that to your best ability. Know it.
Right.
That's it.
You know. We on a 5-minute countdown. They're telling us. So I know you gave out your information before, but
I'll tell them again.
Right.
So I don't got no problem with that. Listen, y'all. Stop playing with me. I'm looking at the camera right here. Jay Grind, JaeGrind, on all platforms. Search it up on Google, Safari, Chrome, wherever. Something. Instagram, BX Grind.
we live
TikTok.
on Instagram, so they hear you right now.
Yeah, y'all too.
They hear
TikTok, officially Jay Grind. YouTube, Jay Grind. Just look me up. I'm on there. You can see my visuals, you can see my music, my albums, even some of my performances, all of that. Show love and support, because I'm supporting y'all. Y'all want hip hop? Y'all want rap? Y'all want music? Well, I'm that. So stop playing. And shout out to the people in New York, and obviously my hometown BX. We in here. I ain't gonna
Right.
let y'all down.
And those series that you got coming up,
Oh.
too. Right? Your acting part. Too.
Like I said, so much in the work, man. I don't want to spoil it. The series is in the works. A lot of things are in the works. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be posting. Just look me up. Y'all already know my government name. Y'all can find me. So if y'all want to, yeah, then y'all will. Whatever you want to do, whatever you prioritize is what you're gonna do. So stop playing with me. Let's go.
All right. And we will be bringing you back, of course. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
of course, and it's gonna be crazy.
Right.
All right.
Most
It's gonna be a lot of
definitely.
opportunity for everybody. Everybody can eat. That's one thing. You don't gotta be selfish. Don't just think about yourself. Everybody can eat. Work
Alright.
together. Collaborate. Talk. All right? Stop. You know what I'm saying? Get out your own head. Let's go.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, y'all know where to find me. Look up here. I need y'all supporters. I need y'all. Go to the YouTube do your research on YouTube. I'm going on 12 plus years doing this, you know. This show is for the studio and the other show is for the streets. Just started a new YouTube channel. Look it up. It's called Live That 2.0. And you'll see just the street interviews and anything that we couldn't talk about inside this studio, we'll be talking about outside there. You know what I'm saying? Until next time. Next week, we got something special coming up because I'm going to officially make it my anniversary. 4th of July is when I started this show. And it's 4th of July time. It's time for the fireworks. So once again, Jay Grind, you know what I'm saying, my brother.
Thank you.
What? Thank you.
Thank you.
Until we get back, we'll see you.
Manifest Kadose, Judges, coming through with some good interviews. Live that SINY. Live that Staten New York, yes, I represent for my bridge and churches on the television show. Oh, yeah, you don't know I will. Live that SINY. Live that Staten New York, yes, I represent for my bridge and churches on the television show. Oh, yeah, you don't know I will. They were bringing it straight to you. Still under the sun, nothing new. Just the ancients revealed to you. Yeah. Prophecy speaks to you. Live that SINY. Live that Staten New York. Yes, I represent for my bridge and churches on the television show. Oh, yeah, you don't know I won't. Live that SINY. Live that Staten New York, yes, I represent for my bridge and churches on the television show. Oh, yeah, you don't know.
It was Richmond Island, 1661. Still mystical, still holding strong. Consolidated 1898. Just think the other boroughs, let's celebrate. We had the ferry built 1817. You needed up the Hudson, don't worry, we'll get it in. Yeah, trading never dead, that mean it's still alive. We had a name change, 1975. So much history, it goes on and on. You got the link charges just to know what they want. You from any other boroughs or you from out of town? You saying